परदेवता भगवती श्रीलिङ्गदेवी.
I don't know why. Link letter.
वक्रतुण्डा महाकाया सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। नमः सूर्याय चन्द्राय मङ्गलाय बुधाय च गुरु शुक्र शनिभ्यश्च राहुवे केतुवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः।
Good evening. I hope everybody can hear me. Let's start the meditation. All right, we're going to start with pranayam. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Inhaling Va, exhaling Si, 7 times. Follow me through. Mm. 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 Mhm. Mm. Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. Om Kriya Babaji Namaha. Mm. With the transcendental consciousness, touching the ocean of Almighty is a fraction, the totality, with that awareness. Let's do the first pranayam. Again, inhale deeply, exhale deeply, inhaling Va, Sushumna, inhaling Va, exhaling C, so the Sushumna, Sushumna, 7 times. Follow me through. The first pranayam, inhaling and exhaling, is almost equal. The second pranayam, we're going to keep half of the breath inside. Same procedure, just to be aware of the length of the breath, inhaling and exhaling. Move the hands. Move the hand to get an awareness of the length. That was 7 times. Now, third pranayam, inhaling deeply as much as possible through Sushumna Nadi and exhaling single breath 7 times. Follow me through. Still in COVID situation, the complete awareness of Turiya consciousness and with the awareness of 5 types of body, the energy awareness, Sula, Shukshma, Karya, Karna, Mahakarna awareness. We're going to pray to Dhanvantri Maharishi through Babaji to Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Lord of Shiva, to get us out of this COVID situation, forgiving us for any mistake the world has done to the nature. 7 times, we're going to chant with Om Kriya Bhavajanam. You can join with Om Kriya Bhavajanam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Bhavajanam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Bhavajanam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Bhavajanam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Bhavajanam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogyanadaya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Om Kriya Bhavajanam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amritakalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nadaya Shri Mahavishave Namaha.
Om Kiriya Babaji Namo.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantrayaya Amritakalashahastaya Sarvamaya Vinasanaya Trailogya Nadaya Shri Mahavishave Namaha.
Om Kiriya Babaji Namo. One of the very, very important thing during the spiritual progress, Babaji is saying, is to be established in your bigger self all the time. To be established in your bigger self. All of you know, main motto, main objective of Babaji's Mahavatar Babaji, Mahavatar Nagaraj Babaji is to focus on self-realization wherever you are, whether you are a brahmachari, samsari, the worker, laborer, collector, king, slave. Focus on self-realization. Realize yourself, establish in the self, and think, speak, act from that Supreme Self. Now, next question comes. Is it that simple? Now, the real question in reality is, how is it possible? Because if you're going to be establishing your awareness in the Supreme Consciousness, how are you going to do the normal activities, go to a job, be in the presence of other colleagues, the children, when they do something wrong? How can he be established in Supreme Consciousness, then act? So if I just establish myself in the self Supreme Consciousness, is that enough? Yes, Babaji says, yes, it is enough. If you always establish in Supreme Consciousness, Supreme Self, that is the main motto, right? Self-realization, and be established all the time. Now, why, even though even myself for quite some time, I've been with Babaji and teaching for a long time and different gurus, all of them say the same thing ultimately. But when I try to practice it, it is very, very difficult to be in that awareness. Maybe a fraction of a second you are aware in your deep meditation. As I always say, that I almost feel like you're close to the ocean and the breeze is coming, you're enjoying, but how can I be established there all the time? Babaji even says, even in your sleep, you should be there. That is beyond our capacity, but it should aim at least, you should know at least where you are supposed to be going, right? Unless there is a specific location we know where you are supposed to go, you won't even step in there. It will be like the boat on the ocean. The boat is going here and thither by the waves, and the whatever storms come in, you'll move here and there. But you have to anchor yourself in that Supreme Self all the time. Anchor yourself. Establish yourself. Hold it tight. சிக்கன பிடிச்சிக்கணும் தமிழில். சிக்கன பிடித்தோர் அப்படிம்பாங்க தமிழில். Hold it strong. And from there, think. From there, speak. From there, act. Then it will become a habit. Your habit has to be changed. Now, what is talking about? What is the habit? Why is this habit? How does he know that this is the habit we are all doing? Because with personal experience, I have seen it's very difficult to be there, but your goals should be that one. Now, why we are not able to, when you really look into this topic very, very deeply, answer comes that we are identifying ourselves. We are identifying ourselves consciously or subconsciously with our mind. We think our mind is what we are. Even this concept, some people won't understand. It's our own mind. So it should be me. Remember, underlining first thing to remember, important thing, you are not your mind. You are not your mind. When they say Aham Brahmasmi, they did not say your mind is Brahmasmi. Not in that stage. When you are acting with the awareness of your mind, you're thinking what you are, that is not Brahmasmi. Okay? That's not a Brahma. If you are established there all the time, yes, you are. If you're not, you are fooling yourself. Those are all sutras. Those are all knots. You really have to take up the knot to understand what they really mean. Like Aham Brahmasmi. Purnamada Purnam. It's complete Purnam. Completion there. There's no desire, no need, nothing is needed. No need of job, no need of family, no need of children, not even need of prayer, not even need of meditation. There's not even need of pranayama. Nothing. Nada. So that is the place you are talking about. That is what you are, Supreme Self. Not your silly mind. This mind is an expression of your soul, which comes with a lot of karmic imprints. On the top, expression of your brought up, where you're born, your family, your habits, place where you grew up, went to college, all these imprints are there. Comes out as mind. That is not you. You know very well. Now, how do you find out that it is not that mind is not you? Think for a minute. I know. You have seen so many times you have talked to yourself. I know, that's what I have to do. I know this is what I am. I know I have to do that. But I can't do it. How do you control your mind? How do you get a hold of it? I know, but I can't. I know, I slipper. I know what I went wrong, but I can't do it. That is not you. Do not identify yourself with your mind. Say that you can't control your mind. I have to know what is mind. This idiot mind He is not even listening to me. You say that. That will give a separation. Valalar in one of his songs says, Be Muda Maname, shut your mouth. He's talking about the internal talk. It's internal talk, which is chat, which is going on. Shut your mouth. I have to be with my Lord. Or Shiva. Chat. There are two interesting words in Tamil language. I mean, this language I always appreciate. What a language these people have designed, from Agastya and other people. The word itself gives so much meaning, and it's very difficult to translate in English. Okay, the word I'm talking about is, there are two words, Sandai, Chandai. Other word is Chindai, very close related. Sandai and Sindai. Sandai means like a big marketplace. Those days they never had supermarket. People who produce, they come and put their produce in a common place once in a week or once in a couple of days. They come. It's almost like our whatever Chandai. And they made it. That's called Chandai. So if you step in that Chandai, the market, what you'll hear? You'll say, "Oh, come here. I have a big lemon. I have beautiful lemon. I have beautiful vegetable. I have beautiful peanuts. I have beautiful this. It just came out of the land. It's so pure, so organic. Come, it's only $2, only $1, only 15 rupees, only 10 rupees. Here and there, there and there. No, I can't give you. No. I give this, that's all. Can you give me? Otherwise, I won't buy it. So this kind of chatter will be going on everywhere. It is filled up with. That is what our mind, when it is in Chandai. You will be talking, you will be doing some work. Your mind will be chattering. Other word, Chindai. Chindai. When you are in the awareness of your Supreme Self, be there, awareness. Establish in your own bigger self, big consciousness. Okay? Chindai. Mind has to go to Chindai, not Chandai all the time. If it is Chandai all the time, that means you have not achieved the complete self-realization. You are still a student. Don't even open your mouth about spirituality when you cannot do this. Don't even talk too much, as you know. But you can humbly say, I'm a student, I'm learning. I'm also learning. But I just express some of the messages sometimes Baba is revealing. Be very, very clear. What is mine? What is you? If the mind is wavering, if you cannot control, if you think that I can't do it, I know that, right? That means you are not in your self-establishment consciousness. Say that you forgot that I am the Supreme Self. Say that I'm not in transcendental consciousness. I have not attained Turiya consciousness. If you didn't have Turiya consciousness, we can do it. You know what to do. You have the tools Baba has given to you. Why don't you go there for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and then come back? Be aware of yourself. Instead of finding fault with this person, that person, this, that, oh, this is how I am, I have to be like this, oh, you can't do this. You are the one who is responsible. I'm not responsible. Because of this is happening. No. If you are established in that supreme state of awareness, your supreme consciousness, you know everything happening because of you are the reason for everything what's happening. You are the reason for the kind of family you have. You are the reason for the kind of children you have. You are the reason for the kind of parents you have. You are the reason for the kind of job you have. Nobody, do not blame. You attract, because your vibration, you attracted, it happened. Take it as it is and go. This comes only when you differentiate, distinguish the mind and you. The big you I'm talking about. Small you is little bit of meditation, awareness, and then the bigger karmas, karmic imprints. And along with that, the planets ready to act on your karmas. Along with that, some of the devatas which gave you a boon, then they come and pull the string to make sure that you don't take the right path. If you take the right step, do you know how many challenges are there for a human? Particularly when you're going towards higher level of consciousness. You might have seen in our group itself, I see so many people come, so many people go, and you want to think of saying, Babaji is telling, say this important thing. That day I think is an important day. Zoop, many of the important people are gone. There's a filtration going on. There's a devata which is acting on you, on your mind, pulling you here and thither. At least one day a week. Can't you give it? Couple of hours for your own self. We always talk about the food for the soul. This is what we are doing. Meditation. Can't you give the little bit of food to the soul at least once a week? Babaji is offering you so much. And he asks you to come, whatever you do, forget it. Please come 2 hours, my dear child. We could have thrown him out a long time ago. He filtered a lot of people. Because of your past karmas, karmic imprint. Tamil வந்து விட்டகுறை தொட்டகுறை, some connection. You come in touch with a person who is transferring messages, is giving whatever he says. It's a lucky thing to have such a human birth. Lucky to be in a place where you won't have that much problem with the basic necessities. Lucky to be having educated. Lucky to have been shown to a guru like Babaji. It is very difficult in a birth, and you are missing the chance. Even that you can't do. You have to know why this is happening. The mind finds some reason or another. I won't let you do this. Stop that idiot mind. Mooda maname, Tamil, idiotic mind. Sometimes if you do too much of control, then it will retaliate. So be careful. It will retaliate to go to depression. Get along. Give some little bit of chips, little bit of sweet, little bit of pickle. Yeah, take some time. Go relax a little bit. But do not get to be a slave for that, craving things. Get back. Ask it to come back. Okay, your mind. Okay, you are part of me now. That's all right. I'll take care of a little bit of with you. But listen to me. You better be under my control. When I need you on Sunday evening, you better come and sit. You better come and listen to Babaji. Please sometime focus. Get this knowledge. And then go and do whatever you want to. Can't you put a couple of hours for this? To understand the purpose of life? To satisfy the need of the Atman? The need of a Jivatman? Can't do that. Don't tell me all the reasons. Because we have the freedom to choose. I want people not to lose the chance. That is why I put the link sometime all the time in the group. Please, if you can't do it, if you can't join, please see the link. I don't know how many people see. This is a long video and I didn't cut and do it. But for the benefit, at least you can scroll forward and come to Sathsang section and listen to Babaji. What is the message he's telling that day? So put some flowers to Babaji's feet. Even that, if you're not aware, his mind is acting such a way, it is not allowing to go the right path, like imprints. Okay, you just learn a little bit. Okay, that's enough for me. Okay, all right, that's enough. I'm comfortable. This and that. Who knows better? For me, it is Babaji knows better, definitely. He understands. He knows. And he wants to use for the purpose of the peace in the world. Not only that, to lift to the highest level possible all these students. He's trying to make the students like him. Don't you want that? Even if we don't want that, don't you want to finish the purpose of life for which you're born? Are you going to, at the end of your life, are you going to look back and say, oh my God, what a waste. I came to this world for this and this and this. Now I completely forgot. Now I have to come back again. Oh my. Then you leave. Aridu Manidarai Pirathal Aridu. It is so difficult to live, to be born as a human. Along with that, it is so difficult to be born without any problem, without any deformities. The proper mind, proper education, proper family, proper guru, proper guidance. It is all given to you in neglecting. Back. So, important thing is to distinguish between you, your mind, your supreme you, and your mind. Know there are certain imprints acting on you through your mind. And know these planets and other so-called design of the universe holding you. Do not be a slave for all this. You are something beyond. Aham Brahmasmi. Say it with a strength, power in your mind. Swami Vivekananda, read Swami Vivekananda. You will get the power. Look at the power is coming. Strength, strength, strength. This is what I need. This is what you need. Give me a few football players in my field. I can change the world. Look at the power and strength of his words. Let the stars move from the spheres. Let the whole world stand against me. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about anything. Just keep on doing your duties, spiritual duties. You will see the light. Look at the words. Look at the power. When you establish in supreme consciousness, say something, look at the vibrations going on. Whether you like it or not, your vibrations are going everywhere. It's going to a spouse, husband, wife, children, work, everywhere is going. Why don't you make it as a supreme vibration? Be in constant awareness. Whether you like it or not, when you meditate, it's going to affect your family. It's going to affect your children. It's going to affect your colleagues. Even if you don't meditate, just move, your vibrations are going to affect. How many of you felt when you go to a certain house, you don't feel comfortable? When you're talking to somebody, you don't feel comfortable. It happens the other way too. When it's happened to you, it'll happen to them also. When they talk to you, they're not comfortable. They want to leave. They want to say only negative things. Anyway, it's happening. So let's make it good. Establish ourselves in the supreme consciousness. Be there. It's very important to give the food for the soul. Identify when your mind is pulling you hither and thither. Stop it. Stop the chatter. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, this I am. Don't be pulled into depression part. You can stop it. You can stop that kind of crazy thinking. If you think you are the smallest atom, you'll become the smallest atom. If you think you are the biggest universe, you will become the biggest universe. Stand tall and say, Purnamada Purnam. I'm Purnam. I'm completion. Stand stay tall and say, Aham Brahmasmi. Do it. Whether you have the power or not, at least you have the capacity. It is there, written there already. How many thousands and millions of people have used these words and raised. Imagine the rishi who opened his mouth and said these words. This happened only in our holy India. We should be giving so many thanks, pranams to the God that we have been born there, that country, that soil. Are we worth of being born there? Are we worth of having guidance like Mahata Babaji? Remember, he wants to take you, the third level, he wants to take you with him to meditate. What is kindness? Such a mercy. You have to lift yourself to some level. Otherwise, they can't help you. Even if they want to, even if the rishis want to, even if the siddhas want to take you up to the higher level, you have to rise at least to some level of consciousness where the rules of the design of the world and the universe, by the karmas, by the planets, by the devatas, all this won't act on you, and then they'll lift you up. If you are still going to be in the, oh, I don't understand. Oh, is that true? How do you know that is true? How is it possible? No, that is not possible. I can't sit for 10 minutes. Oh, I'm tired of the same thing. Oh, Manohar think he's asking money. This is not going to work. This is not for me. What is this? You're giving to Babaji as flowers. And I'm not asking for myself or we never depend on any of this, right? But whatever we can do, Babaji's feet, whatever he's asking us to do, that's it. Something happens. If it doesn't happen, him. I will go and tell Babaji, I tried my best. This is what happened. It so happened that we got to be together in a group. And at least let us do our service to him so he can easily, the give and take will be there easy. The nature will allow us to get the knowledge. Ultimately, we are going to serve his feet, whatever he asks us to do. He's a guru. And I know, absolutely by now we know that he can take you only in the right path. There's no other path. Once you establish yourself in the supreme consciousness, you have to go. Because remember, I always told you that there are two gurus, Guru and Guru. The real guru and one who tells. Even Babaji, even Lord Shiva. A spark of the supreme light is there within you. Underline that. A spark of the supreme light is you. So that is the real guru, Guru. That has to change. The awareness of that should be there all the time. Awareness of that should be all the time. How's it doing with the time? Do some sutras?
Yeah, we can do one.
Okay. We, as we're talking about, we have been working on Patanjali's Yoga Sutras.
Actually, can you do 9 and 10 again? Because I didn't understand 9 and 10 completely. I wrote it down, but when I read it, I don't think I understood 9 and 10.
Sutra number 9. Do you have 8?
I do have 8, yeah. 8 is good. That's the misunderstanding. That one I understood. Number 9 was the Shunya Shabda, verbal communication, Jnana, Kalpa Anupati. That was 9. And then 10 was nothingness, non-existence, abhava, thought notation, and that fluctuation part. I wrote it down, but it was not clear to me.
Okay, Sutra number 9. Sutra number 9. Sabda Jnana Stipati, Vastu, Acha, Vikalpa. Sapta, a verbal communication. Jnana, knowledge. Anupati, following. Vastu, object. Shunya is void. Shunya, all of you know that is a void. Vikalpa is imagination, contemplation. So what does it say is conceptualization is the result of knowledge acquired from verbal communication having no real abiding substance. Okay. Now, all of you are listening to me, you are hearing, and your intellect is acting if you really listen carefully and focus on what is going on. And the conceptualization is the idea you are getting, the information you are getting is from the acquired knowledge from the verbal communication. Okay, so by the verbal communication, you're getting that, having no real abiding substance. So just because you are hearing from me, unless you put into your mind, unless you apply it to your own experience, of course you heard it, but that won't go to the bottommost part of yourself to apply it. So that is why we say, in a normal way, we say focus, concentrate, be there. Remember, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, pratyahara. Pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, according to Patanjali. Now, if you don't go dwell with the dharana part, dhyana part in any topic, it will not stay. Just to only, without pratyahara, without all the senses going here and there, think that today I'm talking about the Sunday, mind going with all the like supermarket. Oh, I have to go there. I forgot, and I have to do this one. Oh, I forgot. I have something in the kitchen. Oh, I forgot. I have to do the homework with my son. Chandai. So with that, you're going to hear this and this. That's not going to stay for a long time. Conceptualization just by hearing. Okay. So why is Patanjali says at this part? Because remember, we are talking about the fluctuations of the mind, right? Fluctuations of the mind. Cessation is yoga. Cessation to one point. And today we talked about, Babaji's message today was to stay, to be aware established in the supreme consciousness. Remember that? The other way of saying the same concept. Anything, do anything, say anything, be there. Pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. Focus there. So this is the instrument by which all our knowledge about yourself, about the self, about the nature, about whatever they discovered by our rishis and siddhas, what is it tool? They don't use any scientific method, no methodology. Dharana, dhyana, samadhi. This is a tool. This is how identified. So many discoveries they made, so many applications. Why they were meditating all the time? Why they were always in constant meditation? Not only days, even a couple of hours in a week we have problem. A couple of hours a day we have problem, but constantly in meditation. Imagine how much dharana, dhyana, samadhi, communion, the nature they might have. That is how they got the knowledge. So if you want to acquire anything from Babaji, anything from his message, apply, you have to work on that. Use the tools, whatever Siddhas used. You will get it. So conceptualization, just by listening is not going to help. It'll just go away. And sometimes that may hurt, even that may also be reason for fluctuation, but it's a nice, good fluctuation. After beyond certain time, even you can have to go even beyond that fluctuation also. That's a higher level. Even when you are thinking about it, and thinking about something, that is a fluctuation too. Even good things, that's a fluctuation too. You read some good things, good chapter, a good thing in a book, that's a good thing. Even that fluctuates. You forget to take your food, you're hungry, but still you want to read. That is a fluctuation too. Get it? So that is sutra number 9.
Can I ask you a question on that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
So if you're saying that conceptualization through reading or through jnana or through assimilation, how do we, and when we use the dharana, dhyana, and pratyahara, how do you retain this information so that next time when we have this, we don't have these kind of fluctuations?
You don't need to retain, don't even focus retaining. Just use dharana, dhyana, samadhi, it will stay with you. Our mind is such a computer, such a record. Even in a fraction of a second thing, it will come automatically. If you have done proper dharana, dhyana, samadhi. See, the dharana, the dhyana part, you really complete the outside. You're only talking about the internal part. Say, for example, we said the example of looking at the sun. Okay, dharana part, you see the round spherical structure, and this light and everything. Dhyana part, you don't see it. You just feel the light. You just feel it. You go to that. And samadhi part, you're completely with that. So if you're using that method, it automatically come to you because your mind will automatically go to that vibration and find it. So don't think it manually.
Practice. Anytime you're learning something new, if you have to go through that integrity part of dhyana, dharana, and pratyahara to help it absorb into you so that it will always stay with you.
Even if you forget something, somebody's name, some concept, amazing. I tried myself, it did work amazingly. Use the some of the things I forget and friend's name or some incident, and immediately it won't come, and so I won't worry. But I have used this technique for some time, and suddenly it'll appear in meditation. You'll get it. Because that time you are completely relaxed. Don't even worry about whether you remember or not. It'll come. Even the thought, thinking of, oh, I have to remember, or I didn't forget, I forgot. Oh, I won't get it. I always forget. Even that fluctuation itself will stop to go to that place where you have to remember. Okay. That's what it really means.
That was unclear about that.
Okay, so that is number 9. And number 10 is abhaya vrittha 10 nirodhaya. By constant repeated practice, by detachment, right? Detachment is viradha, and then is these, and nirodha means cessation here, sense identity with. By constant practice and with detachment, that arises cessation of identifying the fluctuation of consciousness. I think that shouldn't have been a problem. You need to have repeat practice, and then it will become the fluctuation will stop. Remember the example we always talk about in our group, the cloth, the white cloth, putting in the stain, then you put in the sun, it will fade away, and then you take the same cloth, put in the stain again, it will fade away. The same cloth, putting back in the stain, some stain will stay. Same cloth, again put in the stain. Oh, more stain will stay. Keep on doing. At a point, the cloth will stay in the same stain even on with the sunlight. So take your mind, go to meditation, touch this supreme consciousness, enjoy the breeze, come back. Some little bit will stay. Go it again. Little bit will go away. It's just dust sign will be there. Go it again, it'll be there, and completely it will be with the absolute consciousness at one point. Completely self-establishment. Babaji says, you have to go to that stage somehow. Go to the stage of established in your supreme self. Self-realization. We have our guru who had been there. He also tells us how it feels. I think I'll read one of those days. I'm telling, but I haven't done it. One of those days, how he feels when he is completely established in that awareness, what kind of feeling he has, what kind of thoughts he gets. So he gives us the feeling how it is supposed to be. It's not exactly it will be there because Avatar's mind is somewhat different than ours. But at least you will have the breeze of that. You'll have the breeze of how you feel. So, okay. So at least we went through the two sutras today. And next class, I think we'll go to 11 and 12, right? Those are the new ones we'll go through. Remember, all these sutras are the knots. They all have connections. They all have real connections, one after another, one after another. First, he said, what is yoga? And then he said, what is the reason we have these fluctuations and how we have to stop it. Remember the five reasons. So all of them have connections. So if you completely read this initial pada, you will understand about yourself. And then he keeps on. I don't know whether we can finish all of the sutras, but at least I'm trying to do at least the first pada sutras, so you'll have exactly what Patanjali is talking about. Because all the yoga and spiritual people, they always talk with Patanjali. Chitta Vritti Nirodha. They first always talk about it, but then they don't go beyond the sutras. So at least in our group, we should know at least the first chapter, and rest of them, if you are interested, you can go. He talks about Vibhuti Pada, Kaivalya Pada, powers and freedom, and all those things. We keep on going. Just like in Bhagavad Gita, some people like Karma Yoga, some people like Jnana Yoga part, some people like Karma Jnana Yoga. Out of the 18 chapters, people prefer. So that way you can choose whatever you want and be there. But the first pada in Patanjali Sutra is very important. That's what we are going through. This applies to everybody. Okay, I think I'm going to stop at this point. So if anybody has, just shared some questions, I try to answer. Anybody else? Any question? Saravanan sir, உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது question இருக்கா? ஆமா, by the way, எப்படி இருக்கு உங்க மெடிடேஷன் ட்ரை பண்ணீங்களா? Did you try your meditation or did you have time? Do you feel any difference?
Yes. Daily, I mean, maximum I did for 10-15 minutes, but not more than that. But mostly I'm doing it here in that weekly session now. Sunday.
Yes.
7:30.
Yeah. You'll be getting the link in here after regularly. We made it part of our group, thanks to Babaji. And so you'll be getting regular messages and everything from there. Okay. உங்களுக்கு ஒரு question இல்லையா? No question for you? Any comments? No. Thank you. உங்களுக்கு Nivedita, how about you?
I just had a question, Manohar. Like meditation பண்ணி முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் ஒரு மாதிரி pressure change மாதிரி it's just something that I've noticed. I feel like a pressure change in the ear. Is that something you've heard of or?
No, is it painful? No, is it painful, normal or கொஞ்சம் abnormal இருக்குதா?
No, it's not that bothers me, but it's just something I noticed the last 5 years.
Okay.
முடிச்சதுக்கு அப்புறம் or during or something I could feel like some fluctuation in the pressure figure. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. I just feel like, okay, meditate panito. It's just a change
Is it comfortable feeling or uncomfortable feeling?
It's neither. It's like it doesn't bother me at all, but it's just something I just
noticed. Okay, yeah, those are all very good progress. Very good progress. Remember, our five senses is the first expression of the energy, the soul. Atman, Jivatman இருக்கு இல்லையா, ஜீவாத்மன் எனர்ஜி வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எக்ஸ்பிரஷன் வந்து through five senses. இவர் திருமூலர் சொல்லும் பொழுது, when Tirumula says about these five senses, he says காலா மணி விளக்கு. If you remember the song, the famous song I always say, உள்ளம் பெருங்கோயில் ஊனுடம்பாலயம் கள்ளப்புடன் ஐந்தும் காளா மணி விளக்கே. What he means is that your mind, right? Your mind, we are talking about the supreme mind, not the normal mind with idiotic impressions. No, not that. The mind, which is a self-realized mind, and the soul, and the awareness from that part, that is where we are losing the energy. Remember, we talked about the 5 inches breath, pranic energy are wasting normally and all those stuff. So that the first expression is through our senses, 5 senses. What you're doing is, when you are deeply meditating, you're slowly transcending all your karmas, and then you go be aware of your own supreme self. அப்போ என்ன ஆகும்னா, உங்களுக்கு இந்த your energy which is wasted through the senses will keep on reducing, because normally we are wasting energy only through the 5 senses. அது it will keep on reducing, and when it projects, it will project fast. இது சொல்லும்போது அந்த சென்சஸ் ரொம்ப சென்சிட்டிவாக இருக்கும். அப்போ there is outer expression நிறைய இருக்கும். இப்போ நான் சாதாரணமாக இருக்கும்பொழுது, நீங்கள் மெடிடேட் பண்ணியிருக்கும்பொழுது வெளியே டக்குன்னு வரும்பொழுது ஒரு மாதிரி அவேர்னஸ்லாம் ரொம்ப ஸ்லோ ஸ்டெடியாக கிளாரிட்டியாக இருக்கும், ஸ்ட்ரென்த்தாக இருக்கும். அப்போ அதுக்கு தகுந்தாலும் parallelly the senses will also have some impressions, difference இருக்கும். That is what you are feeling in your ear maybe. Some people will have an eyes, ஆமாம், ஐஸ் கிளாரிட்டி நல்லா கேட்கும், இந்த மைண்டு நல்லா ஒர்க் டிஸ்கிரிமினேட் பண்ணும். பிகாஸ் தேர் வாஸ் ஆல் த குவாலிட்டிஸ். ஒரு மெஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும், யார் மேலே கோபம் வராது, அப்படியே நார்மலாக போயிடும். அதுமாரிலாம் because those are the qualities of that supreme mind. ஒரு forgiving, compassion. அதான், that is why வள்ளலார் சொல்லும் பொழுது அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தனிப்பெருங்கருணை அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவார். அதான் அவரோட மந்திரமே தான். அந்த அருட்பெருஞ்சோதி தான் நம்ம டச் பண்ணுறோம். நம்ம அந்த தனிப்பெருங்கருணை, அது அவ்வளவு கருணையாக, அது அவ்வளோ வந்துடும் அது நமக்கு. அப்போ அந்த ஸ்டேஜுக்கு போகும்பொழுது ஈக்குவலி யூ வில் ஹேவ் சம் எஃபெக்ட் இன் யுவர் சென்சஸ் ஆல்சோ. அங்கே தான் உங்களுக்கு இந்த இதுவெல்லாம் சில பேருக்கு இந்த இது வந்துடும், கிளாயர் வாயன்ஸ்லாம் வந்துடும். கிளாயர் வாயன்ஸு அதெல்லாம் வந்துடும். அதெல்லாம் கேட்க ஆரம்பிச்சிடும், பார்க்க ஆரம்பிப்பாங்க. சில பேர் பயந்துருவாங்க. சில பேர் those realized people will understand these are all some siddhis coming to them. அதை they will use it only for the right purpose. தப்பாக யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. அதான் அதில் சில சம்டைம்ஸ்
it can make you more egotistical. அது வந்துருச்சுன்னு நம்ம
பண்ணக்கூடாது. நான் தான் கடவுள்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. உடனே போய் உட்காந்துட்டு எல்லாத்தையும் எல்லாம் என் பேரை சொல்லி கும்பிடுன்னு சொல்லக்கூடாது. You should never do that. Those are all chittis coming on the way. Babaji says these are all little gold, little nuggets of gold you get. There are a lot of supreme gems. ஒரு கோட்டையே இருக்குதாங்க நமக்காக, அந்த realization அதுக்காக. So small things எல்லாம் பண்ணாதுங்க அப்படிம்பாரு. So we can create anything you want at that the supreme consciousness. If you read Autobiography of Yogi, Lahiri Mahasaya he was normal family, poor family, just இது அவருக்கு இந்த ஆசை இருந்திருக்கு, நிறைய நல்லா வசதியாக இருக்கணும், கிங் மாரி இருக்கணும். ஸோ உனக்கு என்ன, வாட் இஸ் யுவர் டிசைர்னு கேட்பார் பாபாஜி. இந்த உலகத்தோட என்னப்பா டிசைர், பிகாஸ் யூ ஹேவ் டு கெட் அவுட் ஆஃப் த வேர்ல்ட் டு கெட் திஸ் கிரியா யோகா. சொல்லும்போது அவர் சொல்லுவார், இதுமாரி எனக்கு இதுமாரி சில மெட்டீரியல் டிசைர் இருக்குது பாபாஜின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. உடனே இமீடியட்லி க்ளோஸ் யுவர் ஐஸ்ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு உடனே டக்குன்னு பாபாஜி ஒரு இது பண்ணுவார். உடனே ஒரு கோல்டன் பேலஸ் வந்துடும். அதில் இருக்கிற மாரி அதெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் வச்சுட்டு அவன் போயிடும். So why I'm saying this is our supreme consciousness is having so much ability to attain anything you want. அப்படி இருக்கும்பொழுது you need to go for the highest. That is why when நம்ம சிவாச்சாரியர்கள்லாம் சொல்லுவாங்க, அவங்க கடவுளே சிவனே வந்துற போது கேட்பார் அவர், டேக் வாட் யூ வாண்ட், வாட் இஸ் யூ பூன் அப்படிம்பாங்க. அவங்கெல்லாம் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா, they will say we just want to see your இது உங்களை பார்க்கணும்பாங்க. பேச்சு வரும், அவர் கேட்பாரு, உங்களோட உண்மையான உருவத்தை பார்க்கணும். இவங்க கிருஷ்ணா அர்ஜுனை கேட்கும் பொழுது he wanted to see finally விஷ்ணுவோட ரியல் இதை பார்க்கணுன்னு. அப்புறம் தான் அந்த லாஸ்ட் 18 சாப்டர்ஸ் வரும்போது பெருசாக வந்துடுவார். எல்லாம் உலகமே வந்துடும், யூனிவர்சல் விஷ்ணு வந்துடும், தெரியும் அவருக்கு. அப்போ என்ன டெக்னிக்னா, இவங்க சிவாச்சாரியெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் ஸ்டூபிட் கிடையாது. அவங்களுக்கு நாடு வேணும், கிங் வேணும் கொடுத்துருப்பாரு அவர். பட் ஒன்ஸ் தே see லார்ட் சிவாஸோட ஒரு சைட்டை பார்த்தா போதும், உங்களுக்கு எல்லாமே கம்ப்ளீட் ஆகிடும். பர்பஸ் பர்த் சரியாயிடும், எல்லாம் ஆகிடும், கம்ப்ளீஷன் ஆகிடும். திருப்பி பிறக்க வேண்டியது இல்லை, அவர் கூட இருக்கலாம். அது மாதிரி குவாலிட்டி அவங்களுக்கு இருக்குது, அவங்களுக்கு தெரியும். They know very well they have that quality. That is why they ask that. They are not கிடையாது. Not knowing this, some people will ask for a boon. Oh, I have to be living here in this earth all the time. Oh, I have to conquer this. You might have seen all the stories. Silitama, they will waste that boon, and that will be against their own life also. So what I am saying is, some of these signs and symptoms you get, they are all very good, which is not normal. You are going to little beyond, you are going up beyond ஒரு normal feeling, a normal awareness எல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் மேலே போயிட்டு இருக்கேன். Those are very good signs. It may develop into உங்களுக்கு clear audience கூட வரலாம். I'm not guaranteeing you, but it is possible. It is all these things will come. This is what they get. I always tell Jayashree that you
யாரோ நினைப்பீங்க, ஒரு யாரோ பேர் நினைப்பீங்க, டக்குன்னு அவங்க கிட்ட இருந்து மெசேஜ் வரும், அந்த மாதிரி
phone வரும். Exactly. Yeah, those are all effect of our supreme mind. வந்து அந்த கலந்துருக்கு பொழுது it just goes, because remember when we talk about supreme consciousness, there is no time, there is no space, and there is no distance, because that is the quality of the supreme mind. So when you are in that stage வரும்பொழுது இதெல்லாம் வந்து உடனே டக்குனு அவங்களுக்கு மெசேஜ் போயிடும், டக்குனு வந்துடும், எல்லாம் பண்ண நமக்கு வந்து சர்ப்ரைஸாக இருக்கும். பிகாஸ் we are still நார்மல் ஸ்டேஜில் இருக்கும், நார்மல் மைண்டில் இருக்கும் அந்த சுப்ரீம் மைண்டில். ஸோ இதுமாரி நிறைய சித்தஸ் நடக்க ஆரம்பிக்கும் நீங்கள் ரொம்ப மெடிடேஷன் பண்ணிங்கன்னா. இட் இஸ் ரியலி குட், amazingly good. That's a good progress.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Will you Shiva?
பண்ணலாமா? ஓகே சார், நீங்கள் சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க. Go ahead.
இந்த பீஜம் மெடிடேஷன் பண்ணும்போது பீஜ மந்திரம் சொல்றோம் இல்லையா,
சொல்லுங்க.
right?
Yes.
That has coordinated with breath, or it just we have to just pronounce it?
Nothing. It's not coordinated with anything. The only thing you are doing is reducing to half the frequency. 10 decibels, 5 decibels, 2.5, 1.25, 0.6, 0.3.
Like kind of like echo which is going down decibels, correct?
Yeah. Yes. So don't worry about your breath, don't worry about anything. So those are different techniques. But this Bija mantra has its own quality. That quality of the subtle quality will take you to Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. So the Samadhi varumbodhu, sometimes you will forget. So don't worry. It's natural. It is good. And until your karmas disappear, you will keep on getting thoughts. And the thought, in the thought, and will keep on coming. But Bija mantra is.
During the course of the meditation, whether we are supposed to kind of keep this mantra has to be running the back of the mind, or it's not necessary that we have to do anything with that.
No, if it goes away, that is okay. If samadhi, you will never forget everything. That's a beautiful, nice feeling you will get. But if you are aware, if some of the thoughts come, the mantra should be going, not this. Again, don't beat yourself that you're not doing the mantra all the time. Just say, okay, I will take care of that issue afterwards, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Until then, I will keep on doing the mantra, reducing the frequency. That is what you should tell your mind. Just idiotic mind, just listen to me, just கொஞ்சம் பண்ணு, நான் உன்னை அடிக்க மாட்டேன், நீ எனக்கு தொந்தரவு பண்ணுவேன், அதனால எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் ஹெல்ப் பண்ண, அட்லீஸ்ட் 20 நிமிஷம் கொஞ்சம் சும்மாரு. Let's say this mantra. And then it naturally will go, because these mantras are designed to give you pressure, mental pressure. நீங்க முடிச்ச உடனே ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு கம்ஃபர்டபுள் ஃபீலிங் வரும், ப்ளஷரபுளாக இருக்கும். இப்போ மற்ற the third eye meditation, initially when you start it is hard. Some people will get headaches, some people get this problem, that problem. They'll go away and they don't want to do it. But since these mantras have such a ஒரு ஸ்வீட் கொடுத்து give a seat and then ask the kid to do something. அது மாதிரி ஒரு நல்ல ஒரு pleasant feeling கொடுத்து you want to do the meditation again. Slowly it will take you to that total awareness. Amazing technique Babaji has designed. So இது அப்படியே கொண்டு போய் கொடுத்து சில பேர் பிரத்த பாருமாங்க, அது பாருமாங்க, அதெல்லாம். So those are so many different techniques. But by my experience, I have gone seen so many different gurus and different people, learned everything, tried to see. But this was the easiest method for anybody, common people. Then from step 2 onwards, you are going to focus on more into your own soul and the awareness. And step 3, we are very close to Babaji. And whenever you are ready, let me know.
So to be more specific, So when the mind wavers away or distracts, getting distracted during meditation, then we will use this Bija mantra to bring it back.
Bring it back.
Right?
Yeah. You have to be constantly for normal people. See, for experienced practitioners like you, maybe because you have tried different meditation, different pranayam and everything, you may go into transcendence very, very quickly. For 5 minutes later, you may feel transcendent. Then you can stay there. Just keep on remembering the mantra. That's it.
Okay.
But yeah.
My second question is so during this meditation, we can use any mudra, or we should be like keeping our hand just.
Yeah, you can use any mudra, whichever is comfortable. Your body should be completely relaxed. That's the only thing. Because we don't want because whatever comes naturally, do it. Because we don't want your mind to go anywhere else other than this mantra. Only one thing at a time, that is mantra alone. If possible, in Padmasana, Sukhasana, only thing we are asking you to do, your backbone should be straight. All the chakras should be aligned. And second level, third level, they will give the different mudras, the Sambai mudra. That is the next level. Because you have to get used to this establishing in the self. You should have a feeling that comes through the mantra. So we always tell people you have to start with the mantra meditation and then go to level 2 and 3. So those days and those places you will do mudras, you will do the Kachari mudra, you will have Chamba mudra, what you might have heard. So don't do it right now. Your main aim is to relax completely. Just be on the mantra side alone. Nothing else. There's a word in Tamil, Sittan Poku, Sivan Pokun Suluanga. They may meditate பண்ணும்போது உங்களோட போக்கு எல்லாமே மந்திரா மட்டும் தான். மெடிடேட்டர் போக்கு அந்த ஜஸ்ட் மந்த்ரா, நத்திங் எல்ஸ். See how easy it is. அதான் வேற ஒண்ணுமே இல்லை. நீங்க ஒன்லி திங்கி உட்காரும்போது ஸ்ட்ரைட்டா உட்காந்துங்க, அப்புறம் மந்திரம் சொல்லாங்க. Okay, no problem. Okay, anything else? So let's complete today. Thanks to Babaji, some important information has come out. So hopefully all of you enjoyed, and I will try to inform other people also. So let us do our Svaya Nama. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah Navasima Mavayana Sisiya Namava Vashimayana Om Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Sisiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Sisiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Sisiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shiya Namava
Yanavasima Mavayana Sisiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Yanavasima Mavayana Sisiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Yanavasima Mavayana Sisiya Namava Vashimayana Om
Shivaya Namah
Mavayana Sisiya Namava Vashimayana
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you all.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Jai Shri Manohar.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, sir. Saran sir, good night. பார்க்கலாம்